All right. Hello, Capricorn. This is a reading for all Capricorn placements of Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. It is also a reading for the date of November 1st through November 15th. Although, if you do receive this message at a different time, I kind of believe that my readings are timeless, so it was some message that needed to be heard. If you're interested in a personal reading, please contact me in the social media listed in the boxes below. We'll have a little discussion because I don't believe I am the reader for everyone, but we can book a time so that works for you and your schedule as well as mine. So that being said, let's get into it, Capricorn. Today I'm doing a Celtic cross and we're showing up as the Two of Cups. So it looks like we have some soulmate energy here. What I want to be mindful of too, Capricorn, is because we know we don't want any codependency or, we want to make sure that two people join together in a really beautiful blend and they complement each other so we can have this beautiful rainbow of two people at the end. Crossing it is, a heartbreak. So I don't know if you had a recent experience that there was a breakup, but you're a little disappointed, okay? Sometimes it can also be seen as a timekeeper for me. So it's like 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years. Maybe you're going to be finding that soulmate. And soulmates aren't necessarily for me a love interest. I believe it could also be kind of, a workmate or a child or, whatever it is, it's the relationships in which we relate to one another. So, just it's okay. You're going to get through it and you're going to power through it because that's what Capricorns do, but it's going to be important. You're showing up as kind of standing your ground. If you had if you had a love or interest relationship that has recently broke up, don't take them back. This is basically telling me that you need to stand your ground because this person is not good for you at this point. You're not learning any lessons that you need to be learning, and it's time to let it go ahead and absolve. This is not the first time you've broken up. I can see here, this is something where the Nine of Wands is all about kind of waiting and seeing. This was in the past. So I almost feel like you guys were connected at some point. I don't usually do love readings, but this is screaming a love reading for me. So this must be for someone in particular, but this is, you're standing there, you're holding your ground, and you're waiting for your ship. You've done all the work, you've done all the change, but unfortunately it doesn't feel like the other person did any changes, and that's why you have this heartbreak right now. Coming into your subconscious, Page of Wands. So feeling a little more inspired. I do believe this is going to be a next new life, okay? So you can see this could also be someone coming into you, maybe a Leo, a Sag, or an Aries, the fiery signs. And, I don't really look at this as like, oh, this is a new love interest. This is going to be a new soulmate. I do feel like this is going to be somebody new that's just going to nourish your life. It's going to be a yummy new person that's either a new bestie or maybe a new coworker or maybe a new employee, somebody that's going to really inspire you to do things different. I love that for you. Coming into your future, we have work-life balance. So let's just be clear. It was in the reverse. I don't always read reverses, but I do feel like you do need to find some work-life balance. We know Capricorn is notorious for being workaholics because they like to make the money, and that is okay. We're all about sex and money when we are Capricorns, and that's totally fine, but you need to find the balance, okay? The balance of living your best life and being detached from what you do for money. And even if you are a business owner, like you need to really enrich your life with people, places, and things that really soothe you, okay? This whole business of going to work and paying bills is just not how you were intended to live. And maybe look into changing your mindset if you are currently living in that sort of feeling. Overall energy is the King of Swords. So we have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius coming in. This is a feeling of newness and wisdom. So Capricorn, this could also be you. See the owl right here? I love this little owl. It's just a wise person. This could be the new person that's coming in to enrich your life, but this could also be how you're thinking now. Like you're older, you're wiser, you've done the thing, you're letting go of what doesn't serve you. And so now you're older and wiser to be, looking at things from a different perspective. And I really hope you are. In your environment, we have the Four of Cups. This means you're kind of reminiscent and looking back. And this also to me tells you need to be practicing gratitude. Be grateful for what you have, because it does appear like you're kind of trying to reminisce about something that happened in the past, but the reality is it's not good. Like, you've done this over and over. If you can just remember this heartbreak and this pain that this person is in, like, it's done. It really is. Quit. You're not, it's almost, I can hear your spirit guides are like telling me, like, cycle. Quit the cycle. Stop the cycle. Okay? Coming in Pisces energy. This is hopes and fears. So this really is someone getting a new lease on life, and really looking at things from a different perspective, right? I know in yoga poses, when I pose upside down and then I come back up, it's like the world looks different, right? And I feel like this also tells me that you need to kind of tune in to spirit a little more. Spirit is here to guide you always. And sometimes we forget that we're not in control, that they are. So when I talk about those cycles, that's those spirit guides saying, get out of your head. Get out of your head. Get out of this relationship. Two of Wands is the future card. And you can see this person is just like looking out and looking into the distance and possibly thinking about traveling, okay? So this is eyes wandering. This is, taking that new page of wand idea and kind of going forward and, maybe using something to manifest this new life. If you're into crystals or journaling, like really get some notes down as to what you want. To clarify, I have 10 of Swords. You are walking away. Thank God. Like, this is it. You're walking away. This is all of the thoughts and horrible, like, negative daggers, I feel like. Just walking away from this because it's not serving you. And notice she's walking into the light. And at the same time, we have the Fool. As you can see, the Fool, and this is really like future, she was holding the amethyst. And the amethyst is known it comes from a Greek word that means not drunk, okay? So really clear mind, clear heart, clear chakra. And she's falling into this pool, which is one of the sacred geometries, and it's the flower of life, okay? So we're literally starting all over again and taking a new step and taking the plunge into something new. I love that for you. Four of Wands. In that, you will make space. So letting go of what's no longer serving you is making space for people who do. And these are people who are going to celebrate you. Look at these. All four of these wands are on fire. Everything's dandy. It kind of reminds me of that Burning Man, where basically everybody's just celebrating, and they're celebrating their own uniqueness, just like you, Capricorn. Justice. So what's done is done. I don't know if there was some sort of court case that you're dealing with, or if it's coming up, or there might be one in the future. But justice is just a reminder that God sees over everything, okay? And what's done is done. And whatever works out, you may not think it's the best for you, but really it is the best for you, okay? So I love this reading for you. Again, if you would like a personal reading, please reach out to me, and we can figure out a time that works best for you. Otherwise, have a wonderful November 1st through 15th, and I will see you again soon. Namaste.